Hey guys, so today I want to take a look at the brand new concept here for a next generation iPhone. Now these guys that is doing this concept on the website jm-productdesign.com, they're calling this iPhone the iPhone X. Now I'm gonna call it the iPhone 6 because this seems to be some kind of next generation iPhone. So I mean, if people want to see a cool iPhone concept, they probably will search for iPhone 6. So you can see it here. So let's go over the things. And the cool thing with these guys is they made this awesome website. And they also have a video of this little concept if you want to check that one out. Over here I'm just going to go over the design a little bit and how they were thinking. So first thing here is that they redesigned the home buttons with a dedicated camera button as well at the bottom. You can see that these buttons doesn't stand out. They don't point out from the phone, or how do you say that? They are kind of like slim, so when you put your hand on the sides there with the metallic, you will touch them a little bit, but they won't stand out as much as they're doing right now on the iPhone 5, the 4 and the 4S. So you can see here first that this kind of like the mute switch, they redesigned it so it's easier now to adjust on the phone. It's easier because it's the other direction here. You can see plus and minus buttons here also probably feels a little bit better because they're bigger, so probably easier to touch. The home or the power on button there at the top still, but the dedicated camera button would probably maybe be a little bit cool because it's really cool there to have a button like that. They've also navigated some new navigation buttons here, so also will be easier to clean off your iPhone because you can't get like water inside of the home button, because now you can see that they have two like buttons on the sides that almost like every single Android device has. And this is good for, it could be like a menu button or a go back button, and I really think that could be useful to have like a menu key or something inside of an iPhone in a future iPhone. And also it takes more advantage of the screen because that screen space is always going to be there, so why not have buttons there? And it looks kind of attractive here, so like a big LCD like touch panel or something at the bottom there. I would love that. You can also see the design here again, that they have now a front LED light. You can see that on the new iPhone 5S they have two LED lights, I think on the back side, to provide you with great photos. This could be the first front LED light, so you can have better FaceTime HD calls with an 8-megapixel front-facing camera. You can also see this running iOS 7 here in this concept, which looks pretty awesome. So an upgraded camera there. You can see another like gray edition here of the phone with a better camera there on the back as well, or the rear camera. I mean, this rear camera, you can see kind of is almost like bigger. They were thinking a 16 megapixel rear camera, so a high resolution there. In the iPhone 5S, the new iPhone 5S, it still has an 8 megapixel resolution. They did upgrade some stuff inside though, but it's still 8 megapixel resolution pictures. And here you can see a bigger little picture here of the whole design here, which looks pretty awesome. It definitely looks like also I don't think they said anything about the screen, but we have rumors I think that the next generation iPhone could have like a 4.8 inch display, and that would be of course very cool if it did, because that's something that I have complained about a lot, that the iPhone really needs to get a bigger display, or at least a variant that has a bigger display, because there's just so many people that want that bigger display. Not everyone likes a 4-inch display, and before that only 3.5-inch display. You can see here that they have different colors here, which looks pretty attractive. Of course, with new iPhone 5S, we've got this champagne color and this like space gray color or something. So this looks a little bit more intense here with the full pink edition, full green edition, and a full blue edition. I wouldn't be surprised that Apple pull this off if they see a lot of success with their new iPhone 5C, which has a bunch of different colors you can buy it in. You can see here kind of like a cool color here in both red and black, pretty awesome. And here comes the cool things here with the better CPU performance. Now this new iPhone 5S, you have way better CPU performance, but this one would crush it. One that it would be like an Intel CPU, Intel Xeon X5 chip. So I mean, like instant load time and everything when you're loading stuff up. Also, better graphics performance here. So when you want to have some graphics there, pretty nice. Clocked at 3.2 gigahertz quad core, 4 gigabytes, 1600 megahertz, and an insane battery upgrade here, 2800 milliamps. The iPhone 5s, I think it has the same kind of like a 1500 milliamp battery, which do kind of suck. You really want to have an upgrade there on the battery life. It also looks pretty slim here, almost as it always has, with aluminum plus glass. Let's see here. I wonder, let's see. The back didn't have glass, no. But the glass, of course, on the front side. So do you kind of like this concept? What is it that you want to see a change on? Is it something that you don't like about it? I think it looks pretty awesome. And I can't see what Apple's going to do next year. I really want to have that big screen upgrade. Not just the 4.3 inch screen. I want to have like 4.8 inch or even 5 inch. That would be totally insane to see Apple pull that off. And I will definitely buy that instantly. Yeah, so quickly look here at this concept. If hopefully you did enjoy.